Every Friday morning, Chief Donald shares money to his children. But when darkness falls, he harvests their glory.
Chief Donald's businesses flourished effortlessly. Madam Kamsi looked 20 years later than her age, her skin glowing like polished bronze. Meanwhile, their children looked haggard, aging fast, walking like elephants but eating like ants. Years later, Obinna got married to a lady named Imade. Imade wasn't loud, but she was dangerous to darkness. She was a woman who didn't joke with her midnight prayers. When Imade moved in, she felt the heaviness immediately. It was like walking through water. She noticed that despite everyone working, nobody had savings except her parent-in-law. She saw that whenever she or Obinna were about to get a promotion or a small bonus, a calamity would happen that would swallow the money. One fateful Thursday, Dozie, the eldest brother, came home early. He had lost his job again. He sat on the sofa sulking. At that same time, Chief Donald was there, laughing on the phone, closing a multi-million naira deal. The math didn't add up. Imade knew this wasn't normal hardship. This was programmed poverty. So Imade went to battle. She didn't confront them physically. She went to her war room, the corner of her bedroom. At first, the parents just found her annoying, but as her prayers intensified, the atmosphere in the house grew hot for them. Madam Kamsi started having nightmares. Chief Donald began losing small deals. They realized Imade was blocking the flow. The tap from the children to the parents was being squeezed shut by her prayers. "Your wife is disturbing the peace of this house," Madam Kamsi would scream at breakfast. "Every night, shabalaba, is God deaf? She's bringing bad luck to us." Obinna, whose mind was clouded by his parents' influence, turned on Imade. The quarrels were brutal. "Can't you just sleep?" Obinna would yell at 2 a.m., kicking the bed while she knelt on the floor. "My parents are good people. They feed us, they house us. So what else do you want?" They succeeded in attacking and poisoning the mind of everyone against her. Soon, everything became Imade's fault. If a child fell sick, it was Imade. If money disappeared, it was Imade. If business failed, it was her. It broke Imade as she became alone in the house of plenty. But she didn't stop. Instead, she went deeper. She cried while she prayed. She prayed like this for 3 months, and then her eyes start to open. She begins to notice a pattern. Every time Chief Donald handed them money, trouble followed, always. The money was not help. It was a rope. She wanted to tell everyone, but no one will believe her anyway. The next allowance day, Imade did something strange. She took the money, she thanked them, but she did not spend a single note. She wrapped it in a cloth and buried outside of the compound. That week, one of Chief's multi-million naira factory got burnt. The next week, she buried the money again. Chief's accounts were mysteriously frozen by the bank for an audit. The parents panicked. Their source of youth and wealth was being cut off. They looked older. Madam Kamsi's skin turned grey and patchy. That was when she knew. Her suspicions were confirmed.